For Hasbro to charge $27.99 for this is, in one word, disgusting. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another figure review. Today, we are going to take a look at Paz Viszla. This is a deluxe figure from Star Wars The Vintage Collection. And disclaimer, there is absolutely no way I would have paid $27.99 for this particular figure. I was lucky enough to take advantage of an Amazon Black Friday deal and got him for over half off. I think he was about $13. So $13, we'll take a chance. We'll see what he looks like. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. There is the Paz Viszla. There is a nifty little shot of his backpack and the little jet exhaust propulsion that comes with it. And look at his gun and all the nice little details that comes with it. Side art is of old Paz and his knife. This side is of old Paz and the shield. I like the shield. That's a nice touch. And the back will kind of give us a breakdown of everything that's included with this figure. So let's crack him open. Let's take a look. And let's see if I made a good decision paying $13 for this figure. Okay, we are going to say one thing about this before we actually do the review. For Hasbro to charge $27.99 for this is, in one word, disgusting. I don't understand how Hasbro thinks that $27.99 is an appropriate price for this 3 3/4 inch Paz Viszla. It's really sad. Now that we have that out of our system, let's take a look at the figure and focus on the figure and not so much the price. Sculpt looks good. I mean, let's take a look at him right there. That looks like Paz Viszla to me. What do you guys think? I do like the shield. I think that is a nice little touch. The little jet propulsion's in the back, a nice little touch. Unfortunately, his gun is a little bent, but there's also the blast effect that comes with it. And then, of course, he has a knife right there as well. He is loose. We already have some QC issues. I haven't noticed any issues with paint so far, so that's good. So let's go ahead and take him apart. We'll go over the accessories one by one and see what he's all about. Okay, accessories to start things out. Here is his rocket pack along with his minigun. And looks pretty good. Again, the paint looks very well done. I have no problems with it. The big gun is nicely done. Not much detail. There is a little bit of gray paint, as you can see there. This is a very tight fit, though. That little blast effect does not fit in well. That took some doing. These ones on the jetpack actually fit in quite nicely. There was no problems putting those in. And we get some nice detail on this. So overall, I think it's a pretty decent looking weapon. I don't think there's really too many issues with this at all. Moving down the line, we got a knife. And yeah, this is not done well at all. Let me get it kind of close here. That's the knife. Gray plastic. Kind of sucks. Gonna be honest, that's kind of a waste right there. One accessory that I really do like is the shield. I think the shield's done cast in this clear blue plastic. Fits on his arm really nicely. So I do like that. There's a little bit of detail, a few lines in there, as you can tell. So overall, accessories aren't bad. Is it enough to warrant the price? Oh, absolutely not. In no way. This is kind of what he should come with. For him to be deluxe is insane. But let's take a look at the figure itself. We'll go over articulation and go from there. Okay, I'm kind of laughing because I was trying to articulate this thing, and I'm going to give you an honest opinion about the articulation of 3 3/4 inch figures. I think it's gone too far. I don't know if 3 3/4 inch figures need as much articulation as Hasbro's packing into them right now, because there's some fails on this figure. The first and foremost, I can't get his arm up any further. Now this one will actually go up further, but look what it does when we attempt to move it up. It crushes that completely. A terrible design. If we keep doing that, this is going to bend and we're going to have all kinds of issues. So that's a fail. His arms don't, this one doesn't move up any further than this. This one moves up, but it pretty much destroys that shoulder pad. I don't get that. I don't understand that at all. That's pretty bad. Another problem we've got is this wire here, much like some of the Black Series Boba Fett's, is really too short. I mean, we're putting a lot of stress on that. It will bend all the way, but we're putting some stress on that. And I'm kind of worried that it's going to crack over time. So not happy about that. His head moves around just fine. Let's see, he can move up. Almost not at all. He can move down a little bit, so that's okay. And it does give you a little bit of tiltage. That's fine too. As far as the waist goes, no issues there. Obviously it turns, but it does feel a little rigid. It's not the best. And then his hips are loose. That's just like Hasbro's MO anymore, just loose hips. The knees do bend fine, but again, we're getting 90 degrees. So yeah, and then ankles go back fine, but they do not go forward at all due to the sculpt, due to just the way the figure's designed. So again, is the amount of articulation that's packed into this thing really necessary? Well, to hold his gun with two hands, in some ways, yes. But overall, I just don't, the hips, again, really not well done. There is even thigh swivel in here, but you can't really, you can do it a little bit, but again, you can see that crack right there. That's going to be a problem if we do it too much. So articulation's okay. Again, I think there's just a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and take a little bit more look at the details on it. Okay, one thing I will say for this figure is I think it's painted pretty darn well. I really do like the details. You can see the battle damage there. Battle damage on the thigh, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. I think the paint job's actually really pretty good on this. Not bad at all. Even on the back, that's another misstep for Hasbro. We've got all this battle damage on the front, but nothing on the back. So that's unfortunate. I don't think he gets in wars just in the front, so that's unfortunate. But overall, the paint looks pretty nice. I think it matches up nicely. I don't really see any issues with the paint itself. So I will give Hasbro a kudos on the paint. Looks nice. And that's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and put them all together. Give some final thoughts. All right, all put together. I won't lie. It took me about 10 minutes to get that gun in that hand looking that way. So I might take it back what I said about the articulation. He actually could have used some more articulation, but overall, he's a decent looking figure. He does have some shortcomings. Again, I think the biggest thing with this guy, like with most Star Wars, Vintage Collection, and Black Series, is price. Way, way, way overpriced. Please don't pay $27.99 for him. Wait for a sale. Yeah, definitely not worth that. I think I'm okay with him being 13 bucks. So happy that I didn't overpay for him. I'm going to go and give him a 6.5 out of 10. And I recommend him as long as you can get him at a decent price, which is really the biggest thing. So there you go. There's the review of Paz Viszla. If you like this review, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one.